Logging is the process of cutting and processing trees to produce timber and pulp to supply the world's markets for furniture, construction, paper, and other products. The practice of logging ranges from large-scale commercial timber plantations to individuals harvesting fellwood. While logging is important to regional economies and rural communities, if not managed properly, it can contribute to deforestation and forest degradation. Logging can also remove wood for forest management goals. Logging is a controversial due to its environmental and aesthetic impacts. Logging impacts the environment in two ways: the timber harvest itself, that is, the removal of trees from the forest, and secondly, by the disturbance caused by logging operations. Logging also directly impacts soil and hydrological cycles, as the reduction in tree cover leads to increases in water runoff and soil erosion. At the macro level, deforestation by logging results in reduction of carbon sequestration capacity, which in turn contributes to climate change. Deforestation from clear-cut logging is highly disruptive to biodiversity, whereas the effects of selective logging are less definitive. Due to the removal of seed sources, clear-cut logging prevents the natural regrowth of endemic species. However, clear-cut logging of natural forests in the tropics also occurs when farmers and ranchers are expanding cropland and pastures, and is not used as a means to sustain timber harvesting. The demand for wood and paper products is expected to increase as developing countries industrialize, which will only put more pressure on forest ecosystem. How many trees are cut down for paper? So, it will take about 8 of these trees to produce between 1,000 and 2,000 pounds of paper. Since a typical 500 sheet packet of the paper weighs 5 pounds, that's 10,000 to 20,000 sheets per tree, which doesn't sound all that bad. Significant expansion in the adoption of sustainable forest management techniques and proper forest governance will likely be needed to ensure that forest commodities can be sustainably harvested. This includes improved forest product certification, forest law enforcement and monitoring, and community forest efforts. Global reviews confirm that the main direct or proximate cause of forest destruction is commercial farming. Now, we will have our own government responsible for our own territory. This will allow us to defend our forests from the threats of logging, mining, oil and gas, and mega dams. As every year goes by, these threats grow bigger. This unity will bring us the political strength we need to explain our vision to the world and to the governments and companies.
Not. Think about it. Paper is so flexible that you can fold it. You can crumple it even. Wood isn't very flexible at all. You definitely can't fold it or crumple it. So how is it that paper comes from wood? Well, making paper does involve cutting up wood. It turns out if you chop up any kind of woody plant into small bits, like these wooden chips here, and you mash it up really well, then boil it in water, you'll make this soupy stuff that you see here, called pulp. Now, it's not a soup that tastes any good. You wouldn't want to eat it. But if you pour it out over a flat surface and then wait a few days, it dries out and all sticks together to become this. Now you can recognize it. It's a sheet of paper. Whoa, so that's how paper is made.